Everybody, Nick here from Shadowhunters Paranormal Investigation and Events. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. For those of you that are brand new to the channel, please consider hitting like and subscribing to our channel and sharing this video. This past weekend we went to the Metaphysical and Paranormal Conference in Janesville, Wisconsin. We had a great time there. We met so many people. We actually met a lot of people from the Travel Channel as well. We met Dave Schrader, Brian Cano, Natalie Jones, who is the CEO of Paraflix, the brand new streaming service, and also our boss, because we are on Paraflix with Shadowhunters Paranormal Investigation and Events, the series. And we also got to meet Patti Negri, who is also the Good Witch of Hollywood. A lot of you may have seen her on her role on Ghost Adventures on the Travel Channel with Zach Bagans. She did a gallery reading, and we were lucky enough to be able to go inside of that gallery reading. We were so excited to be in there. I gotta tell you, it was definitely an experience I will never forget. I even had some family members come through in that gallery reading. Now the video we are going to show you is some clips from that gallery reading. While there were some strange things going on, we may have captured some stuff on the camera as well. So make sure, if you guys are brand new, hit like, subscribe, and enjoy the video.
You could do it if you want to really get some stuff, put it on the back of your head right here, put third eye anywhere you want to put it. And if not, that is fine too. As I said, for anybody who just came in, cell phones are fine, but put them on silent. We don't really have equipment, but if anybody has any, but just so we don't want phones ringing. But if you feel something behind you, feel free to take a little photo. You know, that you might catch something. It's a gallery read. But with such a nice sized group, they've been working really well in a circle like this. So it's kind of a little bit of seance stuff, but without the table and holding hands around the table. But it should be nice. And I want to say we have beautiful Rob here to help. We are lucky. He's bringing his mediumship here. So the way I've been doing this since I was 7 or 8 years old. I guess we're starting. I guess we're good. Since I was 7 or 8 years old, and I've studied it my entire life, energy and spirits and all that. So this is a safe and beautiful and sweet. Is the one family here with a teenage daughter? They're here yet? They're not here yet. The dad with the daughter. Okay. They'll probably. Oh, you're here. Okay, right there. Okay, good. I was like, oh no, are they here? I'm like, I forgot your name. Okay, all right, not to point you out or anything. Okay, so again, these are safe and beautiful, and for many people who want to, this is to bring in your loved ones. If you've seen me on Ghost Adventures or all those other shows that I do, this will not be like that, because we are not at the serial killer's house. I'm not going to be channeling, you know, mass murderers, prisoners, or anything like that. Nothing dark is allowed in, period, end of story. That's how it works. Any questions, please ask. And because the way I lift the veil since I was a kid, all of you, and again, there is certainly some gifted people here, but all of you are going to be a bit gifted tonight. Whatever sense you have, your ability to see through the veil is going to be heightened just because the way I lift the veil. So if I say something, or if Rob says something, but it might be one of you, and all of a sudden Henrietta, I keep saying, I just keep hearing Fluffy, Fluffy, Fluffy. Say, I keep hearing Fluffy. For all you know, the person over there had an Uncle Fluffy, and you're the one getting the message. It's a safe space to do that. You know, just don't jump in the middle of anybody, waste the time. So you guys are all paranormal people, so you know, feel for subtleties, changes of temperature that isn't the air conditioning coming on. If you see things, it's going to probably be in your peripheral vision. Hot and cold, soft touches. What is that?
Can we get the oil on the side?
The oil should be going over the side.
Some came back on your side. Came back to your side.
That was weird. Okay. The ghosts are here. That's good. So again, I guess you guys know who I am. I'm Patti Negri. Again, I've been doing this since I was this big. I have a school that does this. I work with Zach and the guys all the time on Ghost Adventures for the last 7 years. Now I work with a bunch of next generation, like YouTube guys, my TFIL boys, my Awesomeness kids. And, it's a magical world out there, which you guys all know because you are here at Metaphysical Pro, so that we know. I work elementally, so I literally, how I lift the veil and how I call in protections is the same way that I am pagan with air and fire and water and earth as Native Americans or any shamanic people. So it shouldn't conflict with anybody's religion or belief system. People understand the strength of a tree and a rock and things like that. But feel free to bring in whatever guides and protections that you work with. You work with angels, don't bring with the angels, your spirit guides and all that. So long as it's of the light and high vibration and good, all belief systems are welcome here. Make sense?
Yep.
Yay! So, I'm going to come back there, but I just need this to set up. Does anybody have any questions before we begin? About anything? And if you need to go, again, if anybody really needs to go to the bathroom or something, it's okay to go. You're not going to be breaking anything. Just step out and step back. If you need to go for whatever reason. Good. If for any reason you do get upset about something, just let me know. Let us know. You're well protected here, but it's not going to be that kind of thing. Yeah, if anybody has to go. And no questions. How many people have not been to a seance for mediumship before? Yay! So now's the part where we all go take our clothes off.
I thought Natalie was going to.
Go, girl.
That's the other show. That's the universe. I'm going to put my ghost right on. Everybody, uncross your legs. Yeah, uncross your arms. We are the tools. Again, you guys all understand this. You're not going to, if you end up crossing during the night, that's okay, but just for this opening thing. Everybody take a deep breath in. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And exhale. Hold it out, hold it out, hold it out. Good, another deep breath in. Hold it, creating safe and sacred space. Exhale. Hold it out, relaxed, balanced. One more deep breath in. Hold it, and exhale. Light and darker turning, left beyond burning. Light and darker turning, left beyond the burning. Black spirits and white, red spirits and gray. Mingle, 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 who may tap around and about. A world within and a world without. The good come in and the ill stay out. As we get started, I do want the east winds to blow through this space, blow through this room, blow out any fear, blow out anything negative, and blow out true communication with our beloved and guides on the other side. Spirits of the east, be with us now. You might feel that through this whole proud of illumination, opening up through your senses, through your breath. I want to call the south a fire, passion, creativity, love, sex, God, that which keeps us moving. Again, may those fires, the breath of a dragon, a volcano exploding, the Holy Spirit, our heart itself, burn away anything negative or unwanted or any blocks in our communication. And may that beautiful beating fire turn into the heart of true communication with our beloveds. And I call the west, the sweet waters of the west. The mists of the ancestors rising around us, the mists of the ancestors within each of our blood, rising, that we may communicate with that which is around us. And the east is water, it's our emotions. 55-60% of our body is water. 70% of our planet is water. May those emotions rise and wash and cleanse, like a sweet tear running down a cheek to a gentle stream, to a raging river, to the ocean that is life itself. May those sweet waters of the west help us communication emotionally with our loved ones on the other side. And finally, I want to call in the north, Mother Earth herself. This beautiful planet of which we all live, these corporeal bodies of which we all have of this life. Keep us safe, keep us grounded, like a mother in a womb, the safety of a home. Give us the strength of a tree with roots deep, deep into the earth, that we may stand strong and proud, and arms and branches that reach all the way into the heavens and touch the star and touch the skies. Powers of the north, be with us now. And we're slowly, clockwise, spinning the air. The energy was in this room. The veil slowly lifting. Feel it moving as that veil lifts between the walls, between the safe and sacred space which we have created. There is a place where we all go, where ne'er the frost or cold winds blow. And friends, remember, reunite. And those who hate, forget their spite. We gather round these gentle beings. We call you now to bless our meeting. And for the living, these spirits do thrive. And now, for the living, may the dead come alive. With the ringing of this bell, we lift the veil twixt heaven and hell to call the spirits to us now as we raise the sacred vow. As we slowly lift the veil between the worlds. Okay, here we go. I'm joining you. First up, we do, everybody, we want to call the spirits that are here, but it's especially anybody at the place itself that came here because they knew we were doing paranormal convention. But each of you here, I want you to your head right now, if there's somebody you specifically want to ask for, whether we get to talk to everybody or not, you can whisper it or say it aloud, just like Mom and Grandma. Come to us now. Invite them to come as this gate is open, as this veil is lifted. Anybody else? Just say, and again, whispering is good, or voice is good, because the sound is magic itself. The breath that you have, that is your life force, your pneuma itself. The moisture in your breath, that is your free will. So if you don't be afraid to whisper, come join us, Mom. Come join us, Dad. Grandma, I want to see you. You know, sister, we lost brother. The first thing I'm getting, it's too, I don't think the name really was Wanda. Maybe it is, but they have a sparky thing on them. Wanda. I'm almost seeing, if somebody wants to claim this person, let them know. I'm almost seeing a mermaid and like the movie, which is an ancient movie that some of you are doing, a fish named Wanda, if anybody remembers that. I'm getting these huge images of that. Does somebody have somebody on the other side who has either had a nickname to that or something very much about that movie? Because it feels like it's for somebody here and they're snickering like, nobody, I don't even know who's in that movie. Are you getting something?
Yeah. No, it's so crazy. I was just thinking about that earlier today.
You were?
And well, my friend, my buddy Pete was worked for production on that. And Pete was worked for production on that. And Pete was worked for production on that. And I haven't spoken with him for years, and I spoke with him the other day. I was it's crazy.
That's great. I have not thought in that movie, what, 30 years?
Yeah, he was telling me about they wanted to do a sequel, and it never happened because police didn't want to do it.
Don Knotts was in that? Was it Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie Lee
Some funny
Jamie
girl.
Lee Curtis, John Cleese, and Kevin Kline.
Is there anybody in that movie that I don't, they're snickering, they're really great. So it really is attached to somebody here. So is one of your friends related to the conversation you had with your friend on the other side? He wants to participate. This is I think it's Alan, not quite Alan, not quite Alistair, but it's somewhere in between those. Does somebody have an Alan, Alice? No? I'm doing good so far. Yes, Alan. And it has an uncle vibe to it. I could be slightly getting the name wrong. Okay, all right, so Wanda guy, who's very funny, by the way, you have to go away. Step back. So again, I want everybody to, again, truly invite in your loved ones. So let's see who is here. Just, whether you say it out loud or not, just invite them to stand right next to you. Invite them to stand right there, right next to you. Okay, there's somebody, maybe this happened. Somebody who's passed who used to play with your nose. Does that make sense to anybody? Probably you were young at the time. They're doing this to me right now. Is that you right there?
Maybe.
Okay, because it's right over there. That's what I'm seeing. What is your name?
Lisa?
Lisa? And who was the person that you, 'cause I knew it was right there.
My younger sister.
Your younger sister, what was her name?
Angel.
Angel?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, so Angel is, yeah, that's her. I did ever get goosebumps on that? You guys feel goosebumps there? So, what's her great name? It's definitely her. Do you feel her sometimes?
Yes.
Because you're very intuitive too. I get a lot of body movements of things. She's offering something, opening her hand or something. Does that make sense to you?
Okay. I'm not sure, but
Did she do something like that with a?
she used to play jokes on me. Leave things for me all the time.
She. Okay. Her energy floats high. I've been noticing a lot lately. So if you ever like notice your eyes kind of floating up or whatever, or your dog or kids or anything like that looking up, that's her. Does that make sense to you
Yes.
that she would do that?
Yes.
She likes to look down. She likes to take it all in. Is there something you want to ask her or tell her?
I don't know. Will her death ever come to light?
Her what?
Her death.
Her
Will
death
it
ever come to light?
Yes.
Oh, so it's missing. You don't know what happened.
It's still under investigation, and it's been a long time.
Oh, so maybe that's why she came in so fast. Okay, so this has something to do with that. It's come almost like it come here and grasping at something.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I got cards on that.
we got what?
I got cards on that.
Cards on that?
Yeah.
Say it, please.
So,
Just speak loud.
So, before you even said that, I pulled judgment. So there's like that big energy, around like justifying what's going on, and then like seeing like big energy towards like everybody wanting things to just work out and be brought to material and physical clarity, and then more action towards that. Magician.
No one can see that.
Magician.
Just explain it.
Magician, more action towards that, towards fulfillment. So, heading that way, but more of like a pressure release sort of moment. Does that make
Does that
sense?
make sense of some sort?
I think so.
Okay.
And the detective that was in charge is now passed. He was trying to get it uncovered before he died, and he's gone now. So I don't know if anyone else picked that back up or not.
And I'm feeling like, and it might be just not literal at all, it might be figurative, like not a gully, like a down, so it could be an energetic go down, again, not a gully.
My mom, Carolyn?
Carolyn, and your name?
Sherry.
Sherry? Okay, you want to call in Carolyn for Sherry, you want to call in Carolyn for Sherry. Did she have a hearing issue?
A little bit.
Yeah. She doesn't anymore. She can hear everything you say. Uh-huh. Yeah. And sometimes she could before. If that makes sense. She had a thing. She did? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Something about a nose tickle, allergy, or I don't know what that is.
She was congested a lot.
She did what?
She was congested a lot.
Congested a lot, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what that is, but she's not now. Again, everything's all fixed, everything's good. Something about hair though, something about your hair. You changed something?
My hair's probably longer than this, probably last time I saw it.
Yeah, she likes it, but you could set it different. Does that make sense? She likes it longer, but you could do something with it. She's cute. She's cute. Is there something you want to ask her or tell her?
Well, obviously, you know, if she's doing okay, and I just want her to know that, like, towards the end of her life, unfortunately, she's in the hospital with she passed away from complications of COPD. Unfortunately, none of us siblings could get to her in time at the end, so she was by herself. So I know, I can't speak for my other siblings, but I know for myself that I carried some guilt for that. She just passed away last year.
She said, give that up. She's glad you weren't there. She didn't want you to see that. She wants you to just remember her better than that. Again, in my experience of doing this in 7, some people want you there. They want their loved ones there, holding their hand, being there. Some people really don't want you there. My mom worked really hard to wait the minute I left to pass on purpose. It's, you know, that's like her own choice. So she does not want you to feel bad about that at all.
She keeps saying she's fine. She's like screaming in my ear, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. She's fine.
Fine. She's fine. And she likes your hair. Just slightly do something. I don't know. Does that sound like something she would say? Did she sort of tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to like obsess over like how she folded clothes or like pants. Yeah, because I saw her like folding the corners exactly specifically and like obsessing over taking a little bit longer
Yeah.
folding clothes.
And something about, I think it's about temperature, like the thermostat.
She often wanted it to be like colder, and again because of this COPD, like she could breathe better if it was colder.
Yeah, okay. So now she gets whatever she wants. Again, but she's pointing out the thermostat. But she is fine, she's good, and you guys let go of any, again, those are the little things that people don't hold on to. Something about a knee issue, whether it's hers or somebody in the family, or movement, like forward movement. Sometimes these are just symbolic of somebody's not moving forward, that there's something they want to do or supposed to be doing.
Could be related to me, could be related to one of my siblings.
I didn't hear that.
Could be related to me or maybe one of my siblings.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's definitely related to you or one of your siblings. And when I see it as one knee, I'm thinking it's symbolic. It's like you're kind of going in circles. You're not getting anywhere.
Yeah. Probably myself and my younger sister.
Okay. I mean, she's fine, but she'll help you. She'll do that. She'll do that.
Okay, this is a little complicated.
Stop that.
I was adopted. Then I found out who my biological mother was, who turned out to be my older sister. And she lied to me about who my real father was, my biological father. So I thought this one man was my biological father. Then I found out through DNA that he wasn't, that this other guy was. And it was all proved through DNA, and my aunt confirmed, yes, he's my father. And then I found out that he died in 2012. I found out all this just within the last couple of months. And I was told that he always said that he only wished that he could have had a daughter of his own. And he didn't know about me. So I was wondering, is like now that he's passed, does he know about me?
Do you know his first name?
Richard.
Richard? And your name again?
Sharon.
Sharon. Sharon? Okay, Richard. Let's see, this is interesting. Is it Richard? Sharon's father, who didn't know you were Sharon's father. Richard, are you here? I think he does. Again, everybody's going to be experiencing the afterlife slightly differently, but he said he does know, and he's glad he had it. He said your paths almost crossed. You were like at the same place at the same time once, and he wished he would have known. Does that make sense to you?
Say it again.
He said he knows about you now, and he's very happy that he has the daughter. And he said, oh my God, we could have met once. So whether it was the same place at the same time, or something that, a similar thing you could have done, that you were like literally one time of your life at the same place, and he would have only known.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not aware.
Yeah, he that makes him the most sad. I mean, because he didn't get to know your life. Now, in my experience, there's no time and space on the other side, so it comes and then it goes. But he does know now, and again, he just feels a little bad that your paths did cross like this, and had he only known, but he didn't know, and that pisses him off a little, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know, I'm very angry about it because
Yeah, I know. But he doesn't want you to be angry. Again, it's not, it is what it is. That's not going to serve you. You'll get to see him someday. He will, do you have a picture of him?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. He likes that you have a picture of him. You can connect now. Because again, he's, okay, he has a daughter now, so he's okay. So you both need to let go of the shoulda, coulda, woulda. It doesn't have to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. You have it now. I'm so sorry. Communicate with him. Try that dream school thing. Light a candle. Get him to communicate. Do something like that. Meet him all over. Get to know him now. Get to know him now.
And another thing too is I've, you know, like in meditating and that, I think he said to get his, whatever I could get of his belongings, which I did. I got his veteran's flag, and I got a, when he was in the service, his duffel bag, and I got pictures of him, and he was telling me there's a piece of jewelry that he wants me to have. It's either a ring or something that he wore around his neck. Does he say anything like that?
I'm not seeing what that is. If anybody else is it?
Yeah. Dog tag.
That's what I'm getting more like dog tag.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe somebody can come in there right here. Just pull this one. So
Okay.
yeah, so it is something like that, more like a dog tag with jewelry, and he wants you to, but it's really more about you getting to know him now, because you meditate, you do what you do. So anger is not serving anybody, and then anything else, you have it for a connecting piece. Now let go of it and let no shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Okay.
And it goes like this. He got the dog, and she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, they'll be with you. Okay, so Tamara, and then one other person was over here.